Hi y'all, it's Britain's Creations, and I have a super cool project to share with you. I was inspired by a picture on Pinterest, and I mean, it's the first time I've done something like this, I guess. Well, on this like scale. I mean, I like how it came out, but I don't know if I love it. I mean, I'm always hard on myself when I make things, so I think we all are. But what it is, this is the back. I took my paint palette that I do use, but I wanted to alter it because I saw this picture and I was like, oh, I want to do that. And then I was like, oh, maybe if I trace it and cut it on cardboard, but no, that didn't work. And then, you know, let's just alter this. I can always buy a new one. It's a little big for me anyway, so blah, 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 blah. Here it is. I painted the back rainbow because it's in rainbow colors on the front too. And it's wood. I got this at a yard sale. And so here's what I did with it. I don't know if I should I show you guys, or anyway, well, this is what I did. And I like it, but I don't know if I love it. Like, this area kind of got a little like muddy here, like right here, because that's why every time you put yellow like in something like this, it always kind of gets mud up a little bit, and those colors here turn like to brown. But I guess it's okay. I really like how it, I really like how it came out for like first time really doing something like this. So I was happy. So yeah, it's a really big, so it's kind of hard to show you everything. So I'm actually gonna flip it like, I guess, upside down, sort of. I mean, because I can't really go, I mean, unless I do, maybe if I go like this, it might work. Alright, that kind of works a little bit better. So you can see, I painted it white first, and then I did all the coloring with like sprays. I did paint some areas, like add paint to things, but I added bead gel and texture paste. I did like a diamond pattern, and I did like a floral pattern. Let's see. Here, you can see like the diamonds, and I used a bunch of Lindy's, by the way. And then here's like the flower pattern here. So, and down here you can see it. I layered a bunch of texture paste, and you can see bead gel all over. And then these circles I put, and I glued everything, and then I painted it white. And then I did the blacks, I did the stamping, which is, I used the diamonds, the Prima Finnabar diamond stamp. So you can see it's all over the place. So yeah, I used that. But then you can see these like circles, these black circles I did. And some people would think, oh, that's just a stamp, you know, that's cool. A lot of people have stamps like that. But what I did is I actually took black paint and took a Coca-Cola can, and I put the paint on here, and then I just went like that. So yep, that's what I used. And I've been saving up my old paintbrushes, so that's what these all here are. And I kind of figured out a way to do them, and then I glued them. I hot glued them all down the way I wanted them, and I put texture paste all over them. I painted them white first, and then I put texture paste just like randomly all over it, and then I put the bead gel all over it, and yeah, and then I stamped it, and then I sprayed everything, and then yeah. So I did a mix between Lindy Stamp Gang and Dilutions, and so the first layer of every color was the Lindy Stamp Gang, and then I went over with Dilutions just to give a brighter neon more color. That's why the pink is like so pretty and bright. But yeah, and there's some like really metallic areas where you can see where the Lindy's like caught on. You can see here, and I tapped it also with like an iridescent paint. So yep. So let me show you what I did, like what else I did. I did layer these little white Prima flowers. I try to keep all the flowers white besides these ones. This was a blue flower, and this was like a half green and half blue tie-dye flower. So I kind of put that where I knew I was going to do blue, but the rest of them were all like white tone flowers. And everything else was like white besides the metal pieces. But yep. And I have some paintbrushes going that way, and then I have some going this way, and I have big ones and small ones and a bunch of different ones. So after I did like the main texture and I glued down everything where I wanted it, that's when I kind of touched everything with gesso and everything, and then I let it dry, and then I sprayed everything. So I just put these little flowers all over the place just so I can like capture some of the color a little bit better, sort of, because it was like too plain in some areas. So like here you can see there's a couple there. I really like how, I actually kind of like how, I'm pretty happy with this. There's one here, there's some down here, and you can kind of see that the silver is kind of like that the iridescent paint that I did. And then over here, and then I did some up here on the paint brushes. So this is really hard to show you. I'm gonna do it upside down. There's some here and there. And then I put down netting, which is like this, and I kind of just ripped it and glued them down. You can see it down here too, a little bit better. And then I put tulle, which again I just ripped it and like crinkled it up. And I put flowers, and then I put the pearls after I sprayed it, and then I kind of went in with some paint. And then I have these metal wings here. I know it's like really hard to see. I'm going to show you upside down because this thing is so huge. And then over here I did the same thing with like the netting and the tulle. And I actually took some roping. This actually I got from Thander, and I just wrapped it around my hand like this, and then I glued down the ends. I cut it and I glued down the ends, and I made like circles out of rope to kind of layer in with the ones I did with the soda can. So that's what these were supposed to be, the little circles. That's what that is. And then there's this metal piece here. There's a cherub, that's from Saw Crafters. And then this was a white rosette from Suafua. And then there's a bottle cap. And then I put this flower. This is really hard to show you guys, so I know I'm like struggling to explain this, but yeah. So there's flowers, and you can see like, I'm gonna flip it back this way. The flowers where there's like white spots, sort of. That's where I put the gesso. I didn't cover everything with gesso. I kind of just touched it so it would have more of a layered, layered look to it. And over here again, I just have, I did the circles. There's another one of those Prima flowers, and this is a Prima Finnabar piece here. At first I was gonna glue it like this, but then I liked it like this. It's a little playful piece here. And then more Prima flowers here, and another pearl there. And oh, I think there's a pearl down here in there. And then here there's a little zipper actually down here, right here. See, there's a little zipper. And let's see what else. Back down this way over here, I just put netting and tulle again at the base layer, kinda. And just put the flowers and then the pearls. So yep, these are Prima flowers, these are petally flowers, and then the pearls, I forgot where I got the pearls. I know I bought them online, but yep. And then back over here, I used these letters I have from a yard sale, and I wanted them to be white so it would stand out, so it says art. And then over here you can see more, and just the flowers again. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go up and show you like close-ups of like the texture and stuff, so you can kind of see that a little bit better. Kind of go over that, and you can see like the shimmer. I think it came out cool. First time really trying to do something like this, so I had a lot of fun with it, and I hope you guys like it too. So yep, so let me know what you guys think. I really appreciate it. It helps me stay positive and keep moving forward. So yeah, I think it's cool. And I have like a really big professional art show coming up too, so I'm definitely gonna bring this. So yeah, I actually also wanted to show you, I changed my dye storage, and I kind of rearranged, not really my room, I rearranged my candy station. I know I do this a lot, but just I organized my laces, so now it looks a little more decent. So yeah, it looks a lot more decent, and I put my bigger ones up there, and I kept this open so it's easier to get to and I can see them more, so I can use my larger laces. and I kind of rearranged my bottles and stuff, and you can see I moved my milk glass pieces up there, and I moved this around. I put the box from Louisa here, and I just moved things around a little bit. I brought down that here so I can use it more. I found my lace gloves, which are awesome because I've been looking for my vintage gloves. There's still another pair I'm looking for, but I found those, so I'm happy about that. And yeah, I kind of just rearranged everything a bit. And I actually, if you guys remember, down here was actually where my dyes were, and now these are just like containers and stuff I alter for different reasons. Are now I put in here, so they're actually a lot easier to get to, and I can use them a lot more. So these are my Tim Holtz. I don't have really a lot of dyes, but I've been trying to get more dyes, like collect more dyes. So those are the ones I have. I know they're not many. So yeah, and then I have like some of those, and then some alteration dyes, and these are the tiny ones, like the teeny tiny ones, so I kind of kept that in there. And then here are like my Sizzix dyes. Again, I don't have many, but, and then these are all my Spellbinder dyes. These are the bases, my embossing folders, and then my tiny dyes. So yeah, there's not many. Oh, and then I have these butterfly, the wings. So yeah. And I organized these up a little bit better. See, I cleaned them. And I cleaned these out too, so look, this is not all like a mess. Yay me. See, I organized it. Oh, this has always been like that, but yeah. So yeah, and I labeled all my papers again. I kind of rearranged this. I organized this. I cleaned all of this stuff. I mean, like, all of these mostly have something in it, so now I'll actually, it's not gonna go wasted space, and there's stuff all back here too. A bunch of stuff, and these stuff, there's still stuff to go in there, so I'm really excited about that. And yeah, I've been like cleaning little by little. I think that's pretty much it I did. I've been just like kind of cleaning up little by little to keep it all organized. So yeah, talk to y'all soon. Bye.